Lạy Chúa Giêsu Kitô Chí Thánh,
Chúng con thờ lạy Chúa nơi đây và trong hết mọi nhà thờ trên thế giới. Chúng con chúc tụng Chúa vì Chúa đã dùng thánh giá mà cứu chuộc thiên hạ.
Today in Vietnam, our friars are continuing the ministry of our founder, Saint Francis, at the Mon Leper Colony. Mon is a hospital for the treatment of leprosy and a village where over 350 people with leprosy live. The residents of Mon have survived a history of persecution. Many contracted leprosy when they were children and were taken to Mon, where they have spent their entire life with no contact from their families. They live with very little and have no means to improve their lives. Each resident receives a monthly government stipend of $9 for food and clothing and a small allotment of rice. They plant gardens for extra food. They live a very isolated life and rarely have contact with the outside world. There was not a cure for leprosy until the 1980s. The older residents who suffered from leprosy for many years before the cure are severely disabled from the disease. An elderly resident once said, "Not only were we given leprosy, but we were given a long life to suffer with it." Every summer, several of our friars work at Mon. They teach the children and work in the gardens. They visit and pray with the residents. They celebrate morning prayer and Mass with the residents and help with their daily lives.
Dạ. Cái này cũng phải ngâm, chắc ngâm lâu ấy.
Tắm rửa rồi, cơm nước đến tận đời. Tắm rửa rồi, cơm nước đến tận đời. Bao men thương.
Our young friars bring great joy to the lives of the residents of Mon. Saint Francis said, "The deeds you do may be the only sermon some persons will hear today." When you see the smiles on the faces of the residents of Mon when they are visiting with the young friars, you know that just spending time with the residents is the best deed the young friars could ever do for them. By embracing the leper, Saint Francis learned to embrace all people just as Jesus did. He started helping a refuge for lepers, which most persons avoided. These acts of humility and charity are lived out by our student friars today in Vietnam. Like Saint Francis, they are learning to understand and cherish each individual person as a unique reflection of God's creation.
Trời ơi, hay quá trời.
Bà tự viết đấy, bà tự viết lời đấy.
Tự viết lời luôn, tự sáng tác luôn.
Phổ viết theo nhạc của bài ấy thôi.
Ninh đấy.